November 12th, our first day in Kansas. We spent this morning kind of scouting where we left off 3 weeks ago when we came here for a scouting trip. We really had a cold front come through. Lows are in the 20s, highs in the 30s. This morning's scouting, we've seen a lot of fresh sign. Kicked up a decent buck, probably 110-inch deer. Seen a really nice buck driving in last night. And it's a couple of other people in our group seen a really nice buck walking around this morning. So the sign's here, the deer are here. Hopefully we can make something happen. Well, got probably 20 minutes of camera light left, maybe 30 minutes of shooting light left. It was a really good night, other than the fact that I missed a deer. But had a basket 8-point come in, 15 yards from me, could have shot it, but not quite big enough. First night, definitely wouldn't shoot that. And then probably about half hour, 45 minutes later, had a real nice 10-point across the field that I grunted at, and he came charging in. And I just knew it wasn't good. I'm out here self-filming in the saddle and came right underneath my tree, and I just couldn't put my bow in my hand and the camera on the deer at the same time. And I really don't have a lot of shot opportunities where I'm set up at. So deer came in underneath me, ended up circling around, coming back on my weak side, and I thought I had a clear shot in the moment. Had my bow drawn back, looked good, and completely missed him. Hit a branch. So reviewed the footage to make sure, but missed him, and hoping I didn't booger the spot up too bad. I kind of didn't have high hopes for this spot. I was looking at aerial, and I was really hoping to be across the field. But then when I went over there was no trees to set up in, so I had to come back over here and set up, and I really wasn't all that excited about it. But clearly, I was in a pretty good spot tonight, so not sure what we're going to do about tomorrow, but I'm going to finish this on up. Probably got 20 more minutes, and see if we can get another one like that to come by and get a shot at it. It's November 13th, second day here in Kansas. I'm back in the same tree that I missed a 10-point last night on. Oh, we were about a half hour too late getting in here. By the time I dropped the other guys off and got here, it was getting light as I was climbing the tree. I had a decent buck come in on me when I was 2 sticks high. Had a basket 8 before I had the camera set up, and I've been covered up with turkeys and deer, so it's taking me about 30 minutes too long to set up, but it's a beautiful morning, nice calm. It's supposed to get a little windy this afternoon, but I feel like I'm in a good spot. There's buck sign everywhere, just deer everywhere, so hopefully we can make something happen. I'm going to try to rattle a little bit. We've had some friends down here earlier in the week, and they rattled in a couple deer, a couple really nice bucks that they shot. So I'm gonna try to do some calling. It worked yesterday to pull that 10-point across the field, so we're gonna try to call one in this morning. Well, it's our 4th day here in Kansas, November 15th. I missed the Michigan Open to hunt here, so shout out to all my friends and family back at home still hunting opening day in Michigan. But I decided to be in Kansas. I felt like this was my best chance to get on a buck, so I'm sitting in the same spot I was yesterday. Had a buck come in at noon, and I wasn't here. I took a 2-hour break yesterday, and that was, of course, the time frame he came through. So we've had a buck on camera every single day, and I even saw a buck yesterday morning. I tried to grunt at him. I probably should have stayed quiet and let him come through, but I tried to grunt at him and kind of spooked him, so hopefully history repeats itself and another one comes cruising through today. I'm going to sit all day. It's about 20 degrees, got about 1 inch of snow on the ground last night. quiet, so I'm going to stay focused. So it's going to be a mental and a physical game. But feel like if I can do an all-day sit here, I have a chance at a buck today. So we'll see what happens. It's November 16th. I think it's our 5th day here hunting. I'm back where I was yesterday morning. I never really got a good video of it, but I had a really nice shooter come in. Came in too close. I thought he was going to be on my offside. Was messing around with my bow. Didn't get him on my main camera. Got him on my Tacticam. I got too excited. It was a big deer and he was right on top of me before I was too quick. Before I had to get my main camera on it. But anyway, hopefully I'm over that now. I'll get all those bad thoughts out of my head. But I'm in a really good spot. Had that shooter buck come through, and then I had another deer come in. And it was supposed to be a northwest wind, but it was more like a west wind yesterday, which was blowing my wind right down this bottom I'm hunting. So I made an adjustment yesterday afternoon to where I am at now, a little further up the hill. And now today's a better wind. It's a northwest wind, so my wind's kind of going up the hill, hopefully. So got some VS1 out. Hopefully we've had pictures every single day of a buck here, and it's just a matter of time before I connect with one of them. So I just got camera light. I've been sitting here for about an hour, so kind of waiting for it to get light. I got dropped off again, so did an all-day sit yesterday. I don't know if I'm gonna do an all-day sit. I don't have a car here, so I might get down and try to walk around in this. I think it's 150 acres that we got here, and there's a bedding area up there, so I might loop around to the upwind side of the downwind side of the bedding area, and then try to do some calling, and then maybe come back to here for the evening. But last time I left here for 2 hours, a buck walked by, so it's hard to stick it out. It's a mental game for sure when you're sitting longer than 12 hours. It's when you're here an hour and a half before daylight, and you gotta wait a half hour to get picked up. So hopefully we can make something happen.